What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan and I'm BT25, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a meta discussion for the Digimon TCG. We're here talking about the BT25 format. Top cut events had the Peoria May Regionals, our last regionals of May, really, and our first of legal BT25 support. So we're going to get into it now. We're going to see what the new format looks like, what decks are taking the top spot, which decks have stayed, which decks have gone. It's a very interesting mix. A lot of TS, a lot of new stuff from BT25 is in this format, and we're going to take a look and see how good that stuff is. We have our top 16 here, and thanks as always to Eggman for doing the work, putting it in, doing the pie graph that I love, and we're going to get into this right now. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of fun. All right, well, we're starting off our top 16 here. 5 Three Musketeers decks. Three Musketeers is back, like, since BT6. It's taken that long. We're at BT25. BT6 was the last time that they were top of the game. And even in EX7, we couldn't get to the top of the line. Three Musketeers is back. 3 Glowing Dawns hitting the ground running with starter deck and 1 wave of support. We have TS Angels, which a lot of people thought that would be very, very good. TS Marsmon, that's one I didn't see coming. We have 1 Red Hybrid, so Red Hybrid's still good. We have a Volcanismon and a Jupitermon and 1 Medusamon. So Medusamon's still doing well, Hybrid's still doing well, and Jupitermon coming back with some new support. So we'll see if people are playing the new support in that. But let's get into it here. Let's look at the decks. So the first two decks are Three Musketeers. Onion, who has topped a lot of events before and done very well for himself. I believe he's gone all the way to, like, I think he's topped nationals before. I don't know about worlds, but he's gone pretty far. So looking at it here, we're looking at the new Three Musketeers. It's using the new Pagumon as its egg. We're seeing the new Gazimon. Seeing the new Gazimon. Seeing the new Black Automon, obviously 4-ups. Lady Devimon 3-up. Then we're seeing our other things playing Sparrowmon from EX7 and Toy Agumon in different ratios. Scopemon, which is a pretty decent Three Musketeers card, honestly, as a link card. And Satellamon as well, another good Three Musketeers card that also is a link card. Playing 3 X-Antibody, 2 Gundramon, no Kidmon, and 3 of the Beelstar Fly Bullets. So that's kind of cool. Also playing 3 Hurricane Screwshot, 4 Bind Red Trigger, which I understand because this card's amazing. 3 Der Blitz, 1 Image Trading, which actually kind of makes sense when you think about it, because everything pretty much that you have is purple. I'm not sure what the... I guess it's just because it's on security, because it does do a blue, but we don't really have anything that's blue, so that's kind of interesting. But mostly everything's purple, other than the Toy Agumon, I guess, and the Gundramon would be a miss for that one, and I guess the Der Blitz. But I can understand it, just because if it hits off security, you get to add that. So I think that's kind of the idea behind it, is its security ability. 4 of each Asuna, which I've been seeing in a lot of decks. This is one of the decks we've been building and testing, and we're going to be putting up our build for this, but already doing really great things here. And we can see right here, if we go back, the second place also was Three Musketeers, so we can see kind of what the the consensus around build types. You can see here a little bit different. They're playing 1 extra Scopemon, I think 1 less Satellamon. I don't want to. How many Satellamon was this guy playing? I didn't even take 2. So yeah, 1 less. Not really a very big importance on level 5s. I'm playing 2 Ruin Mode. No Gundramon, so that's interesting as well. Also playing Louis. Playing Louis, 2 Image Trading. So Image Trading is apparently popular in this deck. And then I think less Der Blitz and a little bit less blind red trigger, more BL-Starmon. So seeing slight changes there between the two different builds. So yeah, there's that as well. Third place, Red Hybrid. Way to go, Red Hybrid, ranking up so high. And this is kind of pretty similar. I'm playing some of the old BT12 Flame Monsters. That's interesting. I mean, all it is a plus 2,000 inheritable, so kind of seems like a bit of a waste, but I do like the Trash Draw 2 ability. So that is kind of good. Still playing for that guy, 2 Uko. Playing the Piercing guy, which kind of feels weird, playing Piercing. Playing more of this Agumon. I think I didn't see many people playing 3 of that before. Playing lots of Kazimon and Burning Gray. Playing the BT17 Aldemon. That's interesting as well. Playing a Marsmon. That's, you can see Marsmon is in direct support, and then playing the Dragons. Playing 2 of this tamer. I'm on 2 of this tamer. A lot of people aren't, but I am definitely on that. Sprint Dash Training, which actually works really great with this deck with cards like Kazimon. So again, another reason to play 3. Marsmon being a green. Same with Emperor Greymon being a green. So you actually have a fair number of targets beyond your red stuff. I mean, they're all red-green, but I mean, Spirit Evolution and Crimson Blaze. Yeah, it looks all pretty standard, but this is kind of a cool choice. Is the Dragons and Marsmon. Definitely interesting choice there. TS Angels. So of course using Vaccine, Narrowmon for the memory gain, the Vaccine combo, Promo Patamon combo. This card probably went back in price. And then you got the new Patamon, Ganomon, the new Angemon, and the BT23 one, the CS Angemon, which is pretty good on play when Digivolving. The draw mechanic is pretty good. Cyclomon for Raid Rush, it's always good. And then like Pegasusmon, Magnagemon, like a lot of the new stuff. It's just maxing out a lot of the new stuff. Shakuamon, Juno, Minerva, Venus. So it's like TS. It's TS Angels, but it's using these from. Well, that's from the older one, but using some of the new format stuff. Well, and this is the promo Minerva, finally getting some love in the format. So this probably went back up in price too. 3 Asuna, because Asuna is like super good, playing stuff from the trash, and of course Shine Gray to shut your opponent down. We have 2S Volcanismon, which is focusing on a lot of the new BT25 support. Yeah, BT25 and 24 support. Has some Titan support in it, playing Marsmon and Volcanismon. And then 4 of all your Divine Arms and your Factorial area. Also playing a couple more options while playing Dad and Yuki, so playing free options, hopefully. Yeah, that's interesting as well. And that one was in 5th. We have another 3 Musketeers. We got 3 Musketeers builds, all in one go. Again, pretty similar. This one's again playing different ratios, cutting out the image training, which doesn't mean it's like less than. It just, you know, could have been better matchups. Could be more skilled player. Like I said, Onion is a very skilled player. So, I mean, not sure what the difference really is. I mean, the slight difference kind of gives you the idea of what the ratios need to be for most cards. Like this one's playing less of these two, playing more Satellamon, playing more Lady Debumon, to differing results. Playing Monica Simmons is an interesting tech, and maxing out on BL-Starmon. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. We forgot the last Three Musketeers, which is same thing, just more 4-ups. More 4-ups, basically. No Gundramon. And no nothing else in its place. That's interesting as well. And then we also have, of course, the TS Marsmon. The Bears. The Bears. Coronamon. Tapirmon searchers and stuff like that. Grizzly, and playing the Firemon line, looks like, too. Well, not playing Flaremon, so almost. Marsmon and Calismon at 4. Paradise Coliseum, Iron Slash. Okay. Seems like Marsmon's all around pretty useful card in this format. We have TS Jupitermon. Playing the new Elecmon. Lunamon as a searcher. Playing the new Geomon as well as the BT24 one. Playing Geotrusmon Blue, which I think is a really good card. And halving the promo guy because the BT24 Geotrusmon's pretty good. Playing a big lineup of big guys here. You got Dianamon, Minervamon, Neptunemon, and Venusmon, and then playing 4 Jupitermon and a Rune mode. That's a huge top end right there. That's a huge top end. I'm playing tons of Tamers, Asuna, Hiroko, Inori, and Homeros. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens when this becomes like Jupitermon Wrath mode in BT26. I want to say we're getting Wrath mode. I feel like we are anyways. So we also have our first Glowing Dawn in 11th place. So we're going to see if this is going to be based, in the middle, or is it going to be based towards the yellow guy, or is it going to be based towards Gekomon line? So you're playing, obviously, both Gekomons and the Kekomon egg. Playing 1 Chirrupmon, playing 4 the Lollymon, 4 Cougarmon of the Starduck Cougarmon, 3 of the Armalizamon, and then 1 of some of the other stuff. This one playing 5 Monarch Lizamon and 4 Murasamimon. And then playing a lot of the Dual Tamers, 5 Dual Tamers and 3 Tomoro. E-Pulse at 4, so that's a pretty good card apparently. And then playing both 3 and 3 of the level 6s, so a lot of pretty expensive top end and a couple of copies of Glowing Dawn. So it's kind of interesting as well. So definitely kind of basically right in the middle. It's a pretty even split. A little bit more towards the Monarch Lizamon, but it's a pretty even split other than that. And then we also had, there was only one, there was another TS Marsmon and another TS Angels. Similar build. This one's playing some more Titan cards, but similar, definitely similar. All the TS slop, as people like to say. TS is just taking over the format, really, if you think about it, all the different decks. Same thing with the Angels. Yeah, similar kind of thing. All the TS slop, as they say. We also have we have our 2 other Glowing Dawn decks, and our Medusamon deck just managed to squeak in there at 16th. So that's interesting. Very similar builds. This one's focusing a lot less on Murasamimon, same Tamer lineup, same option and level 6 lineup, but focusing less on Murasami, so it's playing a little bit more in the way of maybe level 4s. Slight change, not too much. And then we have our last Glowing Dawn deck here, which is looking at Again, similar type of thing. This one's playing more Leolmon. And playing less variation of level 5s, just going straight for the 1 Monarch Lizamon and the 1 Murasamemon. Again, similar Tamer lineup, playing a little bit more Tomoro, a little bit more Glowing Dawn, and a little bit more Habakiri in this one over a Tratusmon. So, yeah, slightly different. And then lastly, of course, we have Medusamon. So Medusamon, playing the Uko engine, not playing any of the promo Dimetromon, so that's interesting. Maxing out on just EX11 Medusa, playing some Cyberdramon and Lamiamon, not playing any of the old Lamiamon, and then again playing BT24 and BT21 Owen. Which are the main choices. Some people play the at least one of the EX one, which I kind of like. But yeah, playing the 1 Sprint Dash training and then kind of maxing out on your options after that. So pretty similar to what we've been seeing from this deck. Hasn't really changed. Obviously, to varying results, you can see here maybe everyone's just playing TS stuff because it's new and shiny. Unless people are playing Medusamon. It did get 16th there. So, I mean, like, if you really think about it, the only 2 old decks that made it into this were Medusamon, Medusamon, and Red Hybrid. You could consider Jupitermon because it's had tops in the BT24 format, which technically the BT24 format was BT24, EX11, and AD1. But Jupitermon's been kind of hit or miss, like, at tournaments, not at tournaments. And they always call it Jupitermon, but it's basically TS slop because it's like you don't just play Jupitermon, you play like a bunch of the Olympus 12, but you just focus on the Jupitermon line to get you into your stuff. So that's kind of interesting as well. I kind of feel like Jupitermon, this is a new Jupitermon because it's making use of a lot of new cards. So I would kind of put this in like kind of the new stuff, although it is a deck that has topped before. But definitely the ones that have stayed behind are very few in number compared to all the new stuff we're getting out of BT25 and the starter decks. So we're seeing this format shift dramatically from what it was to A3 Musketeers, Glowing Dawn, and Angels basic format, and Marsmon as well, which is not too bad because there's a bunch of different decks in there, and we'll have to see what happens at the next event if this changes completely or if we have similar results, and that'll really tell us where the BT25 format is going to. But as always, we had our meta deck discussion. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be putting way more content up on the channel. It's been a couple bad days, bad week with a lot of stuff going on, and I am just beat tired, but I want to be here talking with you guys, talking about the Digimon TCG and having a lot of fun. But looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.